What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Welcome and welcome back to the channel, right? First and foremost, I'd like to say I hope all y'all vibrating at a higher frequency. Not letting no negative energy stop y'all positive energy. And as you can see by the title, right? I don't even know what I'm gonna name this video, but I just want to talk to y'all real quick. This video is for all my black people. And I'm only saying black so I won't lose anybody. But all my carbonated, melanated, and the 9 ether beings, right? My 9 ether beings. And this video is as the sun gets hotter and hotter, we got to protect our energy, right? We got to protect our energy, and not necessarily just from the other species, but we have to protect our energy from our people as well, right? Because these Caucasians, these Europeans that have been programmed with lies their whole life, the sun is separating us, right? The sun is separating us, and we see the obvious. I'm not going to just jump from point to point in this video, but we see the obvious effects of the sun on Caucasians, right? How the sun is affecting their skin, their pigmentation. They're getting sunburn, right? We see that on the outside, right? We don't know what the sun is doing to their brain and their internal organs. And this is why I say to all my black people, we have to be cautious. We have to be extra cautious, and we have to be careful being around these people as the sun gets hotter and hotter, because the sun could be potentially frying their brain, right? And like I told y'all before, we already have to walk on eggshells as it is, because these people, they're a different species, right? They're a different species, so they may do something to you, or say something, or get around you. I mean, it may make you feel uncomfortable because they're a different species and they're not aware of the energy that they're putting out, right? Because they may or may not have a soul. And I ain't gonna say they may or may not have a soul. They don't have a soul, right? They don't have a soul. Because when you have a soul, you're able to sense, this person doesn't want me right here. Or maybe I'm too close to this person. Or maybe if I do this, this person's gonna not like that shit. They're gonna feel a certain type of way about this negatively if I do this. When you have a soul, you're able to be compassionate. You're able to, you know what I'm saying? Not be so aggressive and have so much aggression, and we have a soul. And these people don't have a soul, right? I'm not gonna lose y'all. I don't want to lose my train of thought as well. So, like I'm saying though, as the sun gets hotter and hotter, we see the physical effects of the sun on these Caucasians and these Europeans, right? And the other species, right? All the people that get sunburned, the people that don't like the sun, the ones that are unnatural, that don't have this pigmentation that gives them the protection and the defense from the UV rays, or not even the protection and the defense, but gives them the ability to absorb the sunlight. Because if you're not getting burned by the sun, you're absorbing the sunlight, right? You're absorbing it. And with us absorbing the sunlight, we're absorbing energy, UV radiation from the sun. And people that can't absorb it, they're getting burned by the sun, right? They're getting burned. We see them getting burned. We see their pigmentation is red and pink, etc., because the sun is hot. We don't see what the sun is doing to their brain. And I'm not trying to lose y'all with this, and I'm not trying to lose my train of thought, but it's all going to correlate with the whole purpose of this video. That's why black people have to protect your energy even more now that the sun is getting hotter and hotter, because these people have been lied to their whole lives and been told that we're all the same and that they're superior, and they've been given privilege too, so they believe it. And the lie sounds better than the truth. The lie, we're all the same, we're all one human race, we're all the same species, we all have the same genetics, we're all the same. Black people were slaves in Africa carrying bowls of fruits on their head and shit like that. We're all the same. That sounds better than blacks and Latinos are the gods and the goddesses of this planet. They are natural. They are the indigenous ones of this planet. That's the reason why they don't get sunburned. That's why they're able to take the sun naturally. That's why that's why the ones that eat meat are sick, because they're not supposed to be eating meat. They're supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables. They're supposed to be eating the diet of their species, not the European diet. You see what I'm saying? That sounds better. The fucking lie sounds better than the truth, right? So, and everything I'm saying is going to correlate with the whole topic of this video. And the topic of this video is why we need to protect our energy around the other species as the sun gets hotter and hotter, right? Because these people have been lied to. They've been told that we're all the same, etc. They've been given privilege, etc., right? And as the sun gets hotter and hotter, they will see that they have been lied to. They will see that they are inorganic. They will see that we are not all the same species, because they will see that The sun is killing them. It's burning them. They can't go outside. They will see that we're not all the same species. So therefore, as the sun gets hotter and hotter, and as they start to realize this, they may or may not. I honestly believe that they will. They're going to start being more aggressive. They're going to start being more aggressive. They're going to start acting more berserk and crazy and irrational because the sun is frying their brain cells. You know what I'm saying? And we see the sun is burning their skin and damaging their pigmentation. We don't know what the sun is doing to their brain cells or their internal organs. That's why I'm telling my people we have to protect our energy when we get around the other species, because now more than ever, they're going to be acting crazy. You're gonna see more people acting crazy. You're gonna see more people acting erratic. And you're gonna pay attention to who it is too. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to who it is. It's gonna be the other species, right? And I'm not gonna lose my train of thought with any distractions or anything going on around me, because I want to talk to you about this, right? The sun is getting hotter and hotter, and we see that the sun is burning these people's skin. It's burning their skin, etc. You know what I'm saying? They're getting sunburned, etc. We don't know what the sun is doing to these people's brain, bro. We don't know what the sun is doing to their brain. That's why I'm telling my people we have to protect our energy going forward around other species, even around your own people, right? Because if you start having your awakening, you start rising in frequency and consciousness, you're gonna realize that you have to protect your energy around these Caucasians. And once you get to a certain point where that the Caucasians can't get around you and get your energy, because they're harvesting our energy, right? And I'm gonna talk about this in this video too. They're harvesting our energy, right? Right? They're harvesting our energy. Every time you look at something, and if you're not giving your energy to religion, all the entertainment shit, I'm gonna make a separate video on this too. But if you're not giving your energy to all the entertainment bullshit, you're gonna be charged up because you're not giving your energy to nothing outside of yourself, right? So if you're not giving your energy to nothing outside of yourself, you're gonna start to notice these Caucasians in public. And these other species, these bots, literally, like there's synthetic robots, and there's actual human beings that are just botted out. You know what I'm saying? And they could be robots too. They could be synthetic robots too. But you're gonna notice this shit, and I noticed this shit, right? And I'm not gonna. And this is all correlating with the main topic of this video of why we need to protect our energy moving forward as the sun gets hotter, right? But you would notice, you gotta pay attention to the scenarios that are being sent your way. You're walking this way, and somebody's walking the same speed as you. If you see that, stop, let them walk so they can pass, so you don't have an interaction with this person and they try to get your energy. Because every time you have an interaction, it's only going to be the people that can't take the sun that are having these useless interactions with you. Unless it's somebody that's the same species that's just on some weird ass shit. But more than likely, if you're a black or Latino and you're trying to do some shit, trying to handle some business or something, there's going to be a Caucasian, a Mexican, an Arab, or Asian trying to get in your way so you can acknowledge them and they can get your energy, bro. Because you get, or sis, you get the energy from the sun, right? And as the sun gets hotter and hotter, these people are going to start acting more and more erratic. And I don't know if they're doing this shit on purpose. Honestly, I know that there's synthetic robots out here, though, right? And I know that these beings, these Caucasians, these Mexicans, these Asians, these Arabs are trying to harvest our energy. And they could be doing it knowingly or unknowingly. But I've came to the conclusion that they're doing this shit unknowingly, right? Because it's probably in their DNA, or they could be synthetic robots, right? But just pay attention. You're going to notice that these people are going to be trying their hardest to get in your way, right? And I'm not going to lose my train of thought with this video. I don't want to jump all over the place. But moving forward, right, blacks and Latinos, or mainly my black people, right, we have to protect our energy around the other species, because the sun is frying their fucking brain, bro. We see what the sun is doing to their skin. It's giving them sunburn, etc. Okay, all right, let me paint this picture for y'all. The sun is giving these people sunburn, right? And then they put some sunscreen on there, some lotion, etc. to heal that sunburn, right? We don't know what the sun is doing to their brain. And they're not capable of putting something on their brain to heal any damage that the sun is doing to their brain. We're obviously a different species, bro. Black people have this ether on their head because we don't have no animal deoxynucleic acid. We don't have no animal DNA. You won't see no animal on this planet with this nappy nigga hair. But you will find an animal on this planet with the same texture hair as the Caucasian or Asian or a Mexican or Arab, because those are the human beings and they're spliced with the animal genetics. And the sun is separating us, and people will shortly see that we are not all the same, right? People will see that. And the ones that are not natural will be, you'll see that. The sun is going to expose all this shit, bro. The sun is going to expose all this shit, right? Right? So This video is just explaining, right? We got to protect our energy when we get around this the other species, bro. We got to protect our energy because the sun is frying their brain, man. You know what I'm saying? The sun is frying their brain, and as the sun gets hotter and hotter, they will see that they have been lied to. They don't want to believe the government is lying to everybody, right? The government is lying to everybody, telling everybody that we're all the same species, etc. We're all the same species. We're all one human race. The government is going to continue to lie, right? That's why the planet is getting hotter and hotter, and the sun, nature, will show everybody that we're not the same species, because these Caucasians, these inorganic beings, these Europeans are going to continue to lie, right? They're going to continue to lie and say that we're all the same species when we're not all the same species, and the sun is separating us by our genetics. So the ones that are natural to the planet, that are indigenous, will be able to, where we're gonna start glowing. We're not gonna get fucked up from the sun. We're gonna start glowing. We're gonna be more energized. Our bodies are gonna start going through changes because we're getting energy, more new UV radiation, new energy, new frequency, all that shit's coming from the sun, bro. We're absorbing all that shit, right? And as we're absorbing it, there's other beings on this planet that are not able to absorb it because they have a different pigmentation, and the sun is killing these beings, right? It's frying their brain, right? And with that being said, with the sun frying their brain, these beings are going to be acting erratic. Black people already have to walk on eggshells as it is, right? Because this is our planet, and these Europeans have privilege over us because, for the simple fact, this is our planet and they are inorganic to this planet, right? So as the sun starts getting hotter and hotter, we have to try to avoid these people. I avoid the other species at all, as much as I can, right? At all costs. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm at work exchanging my energy for a paycheck. But as the sun gets hot, and I don't want to lose my train of thought, right? I don't want to lose my train of thought. But as the sun gets hotter and hotter, we have to avoid these people, right? They're already harvesting our energy, right? Every time you have an interaction, pay attention to when you go out in the store, or now more than ever, pay attention to the shit how Caucasians are acting around you. They're going to be trying to get around you. They're going to be trying to have you acknowledge them, all type of shit. And just look at white people in public. Look at white people. Look what the sun's doing to them. Look at white people, look at Mexicans, look at Asians. Look what the sun is doing to them, bro. Look what the sun is doing to them, right? So that's why I'm saying you have to protect your energy around these beings. Because if we see the physical effects, what the sun is doing to them on the outside, we don't know what the sun is doing to their brain, to their internal organs, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why I have to protect our energy around these beings, right? Because they will try to lower your vibration, or try to do something to take you out your character, or try to do some weird, crazy ass shit, and that's gonna take you out your character, lower your vibration. You gotta protect your energy. It's more now than ever. It's a beautiful time to be alive. The sun is getting hotter and hotter, and it's eradicating these beings, these parasitical invaders off of the planet. That's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time as that's going on, during this process of the sun cleansing these people off the planet, you know what I'm saying? You have to protect your energy around these people. You always have to protect your energy around these people. You always have to protect your energy around these people, but now more than ever, right? Because you may go to the grocery store, you walk and mind your business, and you're not paying attention. You're just going shopping for some shit, right? You're not even knowing you're getting energy from the sun. You're getting radiation and all type of downloads and all this energy and all this new stuff from the sun and shrimp and all type of stuff. You're getting all type of stuff from the sun, right? It's crystallizing your body. You about to have, you know what I'm saying? You're getting all type of shit from the sun, right? You're not even knowing it though. So you go into the store and Caucasians trying to get in your way or trying to have you acknowledge them. Just pay attention to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna make this video too long, right? I ain't gonna make this video too long. I just wanted to talk to you about this, right? Because Caucasians, they've been doing this for, and even before this, so that's what I'm saying, they're harvesting our energy, right? They're harvesting our energy. And I ain't gonna cap, I'm vibrating kind of low right now. I don't know if it's because I've been working out. And I doubt it's been because I've been working out, because that actually raising my vibration. But I bought some sea moss and some ashwagandha. And I don't know if that's the reason why I'm feeling like kind of lazy or tired. Probably because I've just been working out every day. I'm probably just tired, need to take a day off. But yeah, man, the sun is separating us. The sun is frying these people's brains, and we have to protect our energy around the other species. You know what I'm saying? Because they have been given privilege, and they think we're all the same. And the sun is going to show everybody that we're not all the same, because the government is going to continue to lie, right? The government is going to continue to lie. And with that being said, we have to protect our energy around these people, because, like I keep saying, the sun could be possibly frying their brain. We don't know what the sun is doing to them on the inside. We just see that they're getting sunburned. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold y'all too long on this video. I just want y'all to pay attention when you go out and about. Or just pay attention. Every time somebody does something that gets you out your character, pay attention to who it is. It's going to be the other species, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be the other species. Pay attention. When you're in a store and somebody's just not paying attention, they bump into you, it's all energy. It's all energy. And these people, we don't know the downloads that they get. Obviously, we got two different creators, and we're able to absorb the sun, and these people get killed by the same beautiful sun that gives life to this planet. If you get killed by the sun, right, and the sun gives life to this planet, if it wasn't for no sun, I wouldn't be able to eat no cucumbers, no watermelon, no nothing, no fruits, no vegetables. I don't eat meat. So I wouldn't be able to eat no fruits or no vegetables. And to the people that do eat meat, you wouldn't be able to eat meat because the animals wouldn't be able to eat the fruits and the vegetables, right? So if the sun gives life to all this stuff and the sun kills me, I would question that. And I ain't trying to lose my train of thought. I'm just saying, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. We're not all the same species, bro. We're not all the same species. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, help all y'all vibrate at a high frequency, man. And then y'all just protect your energy when y'all go out and about dealing with the other species. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video because I'm kind of vibrating low right now, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been feeling kind of weird lately. I kind of know what it is. We're in a spiritual warfare, man. It's witches and warlocks out here trying to stop the energy from rising and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta just stay protected. You gotta have your spiritual protection. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your physical protection. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay protected. But this video is not about that. This video is how we have to protect our energy around these Caucasians as the sun gets hotter and hotter. Because these people are gonna be acting erratically. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful time to be alive, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long in this video. I'm just right here chilling. I'm about to talk to you about this. The sun is separating us by our genetics. You know what I'm saying? And the sun is separating us because the government is going to continue to lie and say that we all the same species. We're not all the same species, man. We're not. There's multiple differences that can show that we're not all the same species, from the ether to the pigmentation to the ability to channel the UV rays with our carbon. You know what I'm saying? Our neuromelanin. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Hope y'all vibrate at a high frequency. I'm gonna go ahead and post this video. And I'm probably gonna I'm just keep on posting videos. I'm working on this Tuskegee experiment video right now too. But yeah, I hope all y'all vibrate at a high frequency, and just be sure to protect your energy when you get around the other species, man. Because they don't have a soul as it is. Because if they had a soul, they'll be able to sense when they're doing some shit that's wanted or unwanted. They don't have a soul, right? That's why these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna go into a whole nother. I ain't gonna go into that. They don't have a soul, though, right? So with them not having a soul, they can do something. And they're not going to be able to sense like, damn, this is unwanted. This person may or may not want this energy and attention right now. So now that the sun is frying their brain, ain't no telling how they going to be acting, right? Ain't no telling how they going to be acting, because they already do shit erratically that we don't like, that we feel uncomfortable with, right? And that's before these fucking heat waves and before the sun's been getting hotter and hotter. The sun's been getting hotter and hotter recently, right? So we don't know how the sun is going to be affecting these people's brains. And they already don't have a soul in their body. So we have to protect our energy, right? I ain't gonna hold you too long. Hope all y'all vibrate at a high frequency, man. I'm gonna catch them on the next one. Peace.